All right, so you close your eyes, you make sure that you're comfortable, you're sitting in chin mudra, allowing yourself to just settle and to relax. And then you take your attention inward and you find that connection to the aliveness. And what you're going to do is you're going to just focus on the aliveness for the first minute or two. And so at this point, we're not trying to get anywhere. We're not trying to make anything happen at this point. We are simply just making that connection to our soul. And we're just feeling into that connection, and we're just noticing how, as we focus on the aliveness, there are just certain thoughts that wash through our mind, certain feelings that just pass. It's kind of like there's just this natural flow. And what we're looking for, what we're going to take special note of, are the thoughts that tend to stick, those sticky thoughts. The thoughts that hang around longer than what we want them to. And all you're going to do is that you're going to take those thoughts as you notice them, and you're going to just take them out of yourself and you're going to put them to the side. In a way that allows you to just be present. I don't need to deal with this right now. I don't need to focus on this. I don't need to give this energy. I can just take it. I can just put it to the side. I can just allow myself to be here in this meditation now. And so you're just choosing to let go and then to settle back and to sink back into the aliveness. And as you're focusing on that aliveness, having let go of those sticky thoughts, you're now able to move towards contentment. And so you're resting there, you're feeling the aliveness. You're allowing yourself to settle into that experience. And as you concentrate on that aliveness, at some point, you've managed to set aside all of those outside hooks, those outside distractions. You've put aside all of those sticky thoughts and feelings. And you are now resting in yourself. And that then is contentment. In a space where there just simply is the aliveness, and all that seems to matter in this moment is just being here now. The wonderful feeling of settling and letting go, and the ability to rest in the aliveness, in that connection to your soul. And at this point, we want to just simply allow ourselves to enjoy that, to relax into it. And what happens quite naturally, quite spontaneously, is that the contentment slowly deepens into an experience of peace. We start to enjoy and to appreciate the life that we're in and feel at peace with life. And anything inside that needs to be cleared or shifted releases spontaneously. And you're letting your soul do all of the work. Just allow yourself to let your soul do all of the work. And just remain in that connection to the aliveness. And so here we go. We're now ready to open up to the experience of loving ourselves. And the way that we're going to do that is in the same way that we love others. We've all had that experience of beaming love at somebody that we care about. Somebody that we care about deeply walks into the room and you can feel how your body, how your being almost shines in their direction. And I want you to see if you can shine that light, that love onto yourself. Like truly choose to see how much you can love yourself in this moment. Like direct it right back at yourself. So let your mind get in the way. Don't try to understand this. Just in a very feeling way, direct that love that you have for others, direct it at yourself. And begin to feel how amazing it feels to be loved by you. How does it feel to be loved by you? How has it felt for others to be loved, truly loved by you? And just appreciate how hard you've tried to get here now. How much work you have done on yourself to be here, to be able to be in this moment. How many times you've been knocked down and had to stand back up. How many times you've been hurt or disappointed or let down. And still you've chosen to try, still you've chosen to give everything you have. How far you've come. And how much you've done. How much you've given to those you care about, how much you've given to those you love. And just think about the people you love right now. Choose one of them and just let yourself love them fully, like beam all of the love you have at them now. And let yourself feel what it feels like to love them fully in this moment. No judgment, no limitation, no need from them, just to love them for who they are and to be grateful for them in your life. And feel how wonderful it feels to love them And then choose to love yourself in the same way. Direct that same love back at yourself. Love you that much. That unconditionally, that fully, that willingly. Love yourself in this moment as much as you can. And feel what that feels like. Open to it completely. Think of somebody else you love. And open your heart and let your light shine on them. Let your light shine on them. Bathe them in the love that you have. Fully caring for every part of who they are. Loving them with their faults and their flaws and their shortcomings. Loving them for everything that they are, their gifts, their talents, their strengths, their wisdom, their joy. Loving them for everything that they are. And then turn that love back on yourself and be willing to love yourself just as much. The child in you, the part of you that has been constantly seeking, constantly searching, willing to go anywhere or do anything to find ultimately what we find deep inside. Feel the love you have shining on you and be willing to love you, the character, the ego, and the soul. Love every part of yourself. There is nothing that limits how much you can love yourself other than you. And now is the chance to learn to love yourself fully. And now turn that love around again and love everyone. Everyone that you care about, everyone that you've ever loved. Let your heart shine on them all your friends, all your colleagues, all your relatives, all of those who have been close to you, all of those who will ever be close to you. Let your heart open and let yourself love everyone without limit. Be the bright, shining light that you can be and shine for everyone. Love everyone that you can. Think of them all, their faces, their smiles. Think of what it's like to be around them, to care for them. Let yourself embrace life fully. And then embrace yourself just as fully. And if you get that right, you will be standing in the purest love, purest light you can imagine. And at this point, I'm going to ask you just to surrender and to let go. There is nothing left to do. There is nothing left to think or to understand or to be. I want you to see what it would feel like if you could let yourself simply just dissolve into this space and just simply just be the edgeless, boundless version of who you can be. Surrender fully. And just be. There is nothing left. There is nothing left to do. There is nothing left to accomplish. There is nowhere left to go. Just surrender fully to this moment. Surrender fully to this time and space, to this experience. And all surrender is a willingness to let go and to be fully here in this space without any desire. Just to be here free and open and to enjoy this moment fully. There is nothing more I can truly add. Anything that comes that distracts you from this, you just put it aside. It doesn't matter now. Just let go. Surrender into the aliveness. Let go and surrender into the aliveness. Again, anything that comes up that disturbs you, any thought or intention, feeling, put it to the side. You get to be free now. Put it to the side and just rest in the aliveness. Remember what it feels like to love yourself. And so in this meditation we practice discovering the experience of self-love. And we practice surrendering into that experience. So once that experience of connection and love has been created, we can just let go into it. And we can experience it, and we can feel it, and we can allow ourselves to dissolve into it. And in that letting go and in that dissolving, we can find freedom and we can find happiness. It's in that we step into a new world and into a new self. And so at the end of the meditation, you're just gently going to let go of the chin mudra and slowly, in your own time, orientate yourself back to the room and back into the here and now. And once you're ready, you can open your eyes.